Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version 9.0.0 patch notes. Now this is the patch that's going to be adding Steve from Minecraft into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I'm really excited about that, and I am going to get that DLC and pick it up and eventually hopefully do some gameplay for it. But for now we're just going to go over the patch notes. A few people have done it, but I just wanted to give a more comprehensive look at it. Obviously, all the Pro Smash players are going to be doing it, but I just wanted to do my own video since I did it on Splatoon 2. So first of all, fighter adjustments, Donkey Kong side special. Increase the attack range vertically for opponents on the ground when the move is on the ground. Basically, what all this is saying, right, and they do have like a translator because sometimes Nintendo uses weird language to describe these patches, but basically what this is saying is that it's going to make your Donkey Kong side special a lot easier to hit. Right? So when you're charging up your Donkey Kong punch and then you release it, it's going to make it a lot easier to hit. This is actually a good fix for Donkey Kong, specifically because his side special... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. That's a neutral special. His side special is when he hits. So, or when he hits with his head, and he can either ground or he can like spike with it. Either way, it's going to make it easier to hit. This is actually really helpful. Because I know this move was gimmicky, even I would play with it, and sometimes it would just be really weird. Like it either wouldn't connect, or it'd whiff, or stuff like that. Or like the grounding time would be off. So I think them just making this like easier to hit is going to be way better. Especially it says when for opponents on the ground, when the move is used on the ground. So it's going to make, basically what it's going to do is increase attack range vertically for opponents on the ground when the move is used on the ground. So basically it's going to be easier to hit. From what I'm reading it as, it's going to be easier to hit and like ground them when you use it on the ground. Next, we're moving on to Link. Up smash attack. So this is just his up smash. Made it easier to hit multiple times. This is pretty helpful. It also makes it so that you can't SDI Link's up smash, which means smash DI. So with Link's up smash, you could use up smash, and what would happen is that he would go, the 1, 2, 3 swings, but you could just move your stick to the right side or the left side, whichever way he hit you from, and you could just get out of it, or up. It depends on which direction you're getting hit from, but you could just get out of it pretty easily if you were SDIing properly, unless he hit you like point blank, and even then there's sometimes you could get out. So this is a really helpful buff to Link. For Link players, it's going to make it much easier to have a killing percent or to kill people off of. Pikachu forward air attack. So this is forward air. It's a multi-hit move, pretty strong. Made it easier to hit multiple times. Now you might see in other videos, people have been talking about this. It's a pretty, I wouldn't say controversial, but a change people don't know, because you might assume, oh, it can hit multiple times, so it's a buff, and you would be correct in thinking that in some cases. But in a lot of times, if you go watch someone like Esam or other people who play Pikachu, you'll see he uses Pikachu's forward air a lot to drag down, which means he holds down while he's holding the forward air attack or using it, which allows him to get off another attack. So you can do, like, for example, up tilt nair, forward air, drag down, grab, down throw, something like that, right? Where you can drag down to lock them in so that they have less time to react and get out of your combo. Now, it's going to be easier to hit multiple times, so because of that, it's going to be harder for them to do drag down, right? And it's going to be harder for the opponent to get out of it. So this is probably going to be less of a combo tool now, and more of a kill move, because it's reliable to hit multiple times, so you're probably going to get to that last hit that does more knockback easier, but you're not going to be able to drag down as often, if at all. So it's not going to be a combo tool, but more of a kill tool now. Nest dash attacks. We have Nest dash attack, up tilt, down air, up throw, and neutral special. So Nest got a full buff here. They increased the power of the third attack and extended the launch distance. This is pretty good. This is just overall boosting Ness's power. Up tilt maintained attack, or up tilt attack, maintained the launch distance and increased power. This is gonna be decent. I'm assuming when they say maintained, they either just mean it's easier to hit through the move, or it's just making sure that the power is the same throughout the move. But either way, this is just going to make his up tilt more consistent, is from what I'm reading it. The down air attack increased attack speed. Now this is really good, because it means you're going to be able to combo it into a lot more, or maybe some options you weren't able to combo it into before. So getting that down air hit is going to be really nice for Ness. And who knows, it might even make it a really good offstage as well, since you're going to be able to get it out faster, or it happens faster rather. Ness up throw, increase the power. So as you know, Ness's back throw is already really strong. I'm pretty sure it either is the strongest back throw in the game, tied for strongest back throw in the game, or second strongest back throw in the game. But either way, it's a really strong back throw. So having his up throw have a really strong power as well is really good for Ness. Again, this is just making him consistent and more powerful. And then his neutral special, where he does the spin in the air, increased attack speed. So basically this is just going to happen faster. So what I'm reading from the down air and the neutral special is that he's going to be able to combo a lot easier and a lot better because everything's happening a lot faster. So maybe potential grab combos, up tilt, or sorry, not up tilt, down air into down tilt, or neutral special into grab or back throw, potentially. Although neutral special would do too much, back throw wouldn't, you'd probably hit them too far away, but early game it would be really good. Next we're moving on to Captain Falcon. Got that up smash attack boost. So now it's made it easier to hit multiple times. Literally the exact same thing as the Link buff. Perfect there. And just making Captain Falcon a lot more consistent. Again, same thing, it was easy to get out of it by SDIing, now it's going to be harder, or impossible, so we'll see. Ice Climber basic movements. Decrease the damage Nana takes, shorten the launch distance for Nana, and adjusted Nana's AI behavior. So basically here they just made Nana's AI much better. Nana's AI can be really buggy, especially if you play Ice Climbers a lot, you can probably see that more than anyone else. And so basically shortening the launch distance and decreasing the damage she takes, it means not only is her knockback lower, so it's going to be harder to kill her because she takes less damage and she gets knocked back a lot less than a normal character. Adjusted Nana's AI behavior, I'm assuming that just made it better, less gimmicky. Ice Climber's dash attack made it easier to hit multiple times and increase the attack range. The attack range is an interesting one here because it'll allow you to hit from a lot farther away, so potentially a good ledge guarding habit, or ledge guarding tool, sorry, not habit. And easier to hit multiple times, which is perfect. Just basically means that it's going to combo a lot easier into itself. Ice Climber's down smash attack extended the launch distance. This is pretty cool because the angle is already pretty crazy on this move. So being able to extend the launch distance, it means it's going to hit you a lot farther, is from what I'm assuming. That's going to be really good, again, especially as a ledge guarding, or if they're even on the edge. So maybe not ledge guarding, but edge guarding as well. Then we move on to Ice Climber's side special. Increase the speed of the edge grab timer. So side special, if you used it off stage, sometimes it could be really hard to grab back onto the edge because it goes really fast and it decreases. So like once you, not only after it, you go into free fall if you don't grab the ledge. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you do. But you also will drop extremely fast. So like if you use Ice Climber side special off stage, you can see if you're too far, you'll just drop down and not grab. So increasing the speed is really good. This is what they did with Cloud's up special in a previous patch, and it didn't make him instantly snap to ledge, but it made it a lot easier for him to recover and a lot harder for people to edge guard him. So this is pretty good. Ice Climber's up special made it so that Nana performing an up special automatically will not prevent the player from performing an up special. Increase the distance that is possible for Popo and Nana to belay together. So I'm assuming this is just an overall buff to their recovery. Nana and Popo are going to have a much better recovery now. It says made it so that Nana performing an up special automatically will not prevent the player from performing it. So I think maybe this was either a bug or was just something that was happening where you weren't able to perform it if she did. So I'm assuming they're just fixing that. I don't really know exactly what that's about. Increase the distance that is possible for Popo and Nana to belay together. That's just increasing the distance of their recovery where they can both come up. So like for example, if you go a certain length, sometimes only Popo will go up, or Nana if you're playing the opposite. Or it's really sometimes only Popo will go up, because you can only play as Popo. Sometimes only Popo will go up, but you'll lose Nana. So this will just make it so you have Nana more often when you're up specialing and you can recover, I'm assuming, from lower. Shulk up tilt attack. Made it easier to hit multiple times. Just another consistency thing, so that's good for them. Just scroll through to see how many we got. We got a few here. Young Link, Flurry Attack to KO. This made it so that the attack does not get neutralized. So I'm assuming that this means the attack could potentially get cancelled by other attacks or things like that. And this is jab, this is hold to jab, so not just your 1, 2, 3, but you're holding. It does a rapid flurry attack. Meta set doesn't get neutralized, just again making it more consistent. Meta Knight, same thing, makes it so that the attacks get neutralized. So they're just wanting to make these multi-hit moves a lot more consistent. Wario up special, this is his recovery, made it easier to hit multiple times. So maybe this is going to be a good tool at late game to kill at the ceiling. This will also probably be good for characters who like to drop down and edge guard you. You'll be able to hit them more times, so you might be able to just gimp them using your own recovery. Ivysaur Flurry Attack, same thing as Meta Knight and Young Link. Charizard side special and up special, easier to hit multiple times. So just gonna be more consistent. Side special. I'm trying to think what side special. Side special is. I'm interested to know what they mean by that exactly, because side special is when you hit like side special, it's just a one-hit move. It's Flare Blitz, I think. So it's just a one-hit move. So I wonder what they mean by multiple times, or maybe I'm not thinking about if it has more hitboxes or not. So I don't know exactly what this one is about, but up special made it easier to hit multiple times. So this is going to do a similar thing as the Wario up special buff because they're similar recoveries. Sonic dash. So Sonic got a lot. Up tilt, up smash, and up air reduced the vulnerability. So basically, I think that means lower lag time. So it means he's going to have less lag on his up tilt, which is kind of rough because Sonic's already really fast, and especially on online, which is where we're playing mostly right now. With reduced vulnerability, it's going to be harder to punish Sonic for using up tilt. So I don't know how often that's used. I'm not a Sonic player, but this just seems. I feel like Sonic could have used maybe some nerfs to either his multi-hits or something like that, but definitely not buffs. Definitely not less lag, especially since people are playing online more, but we'll see. Sonic up smash attack, increased attack speed, increased the amount of time invincibility lasts before and after coming around, and made it easier to hit. So this is the consistency buff that they've been doing to a lot of people. This is more like the up tilt buff, where it's just going to increase your invincibility frames after and before you use up smash. Or before the animation, rather. And then increased attack speed is just going to make it hit faster. Again, I feel like this just isn't... Like, I can get these, the more consistency, but I feel like these buffs are just, like, not really... It's gonna make Sonic just so much harder to deal with, especially online. Lucario, etc. Increase the max value... Oh, so this is for something else. So this is increase the max value... Aura will strengthen attack power. So basically, they just made Aura better. Aura is a move kind of like Rage. It's basically Rage, just on Lucario. It's specific to him, so he gets Rage and Aura. And so the higher percent he is, the more knockback he does. This is just increased max value. So basically, it's just going to increase the effect. So it does way more, the higher percent you are. Neutral attack, increased attack speed. So same thing, it's just making it more consistent, or making it hit faster, rather. This is going to allow you to do a lot more with your combos, probably. Because neutral attack with Lucario's neutral attack 1, you can actually combo it into grabs if you're fast enough, or other things like tilts. So increasing the attack speed is actually going to help you be able to combo into other things a lot better. So that's actually a pretty good buff to Lucario. I think Lucario players are going to be pretty happy with this. Side tilt, easier to hit multiple times, so consistency. Down smash, increased attack speed, so it's going to come out faster. That's really good. This is going to be really good for edge guarding and just in neutral in general. It's going to be really helpful, and it's going to make it easier for you to punish people now that it comes out faster, or it's moving faster. Up special, reduced vulnerability when landing after using the move. So Lucario's up special could be used to recover horizontally, because the higher percent you are, the farther it goes. But reducing the vulnerability is actually going to be really helpful, because now it's going to make that horizontal recovery better. Because if you didn't recover on the ledge, obviously you're landing on the stage, you're getting landing lag. But reducing the landing lag for when you land on the stage, that's going to be really helpful and make his recovery a lot better, and give him a lot more mix-up options for recovering, and make it way harder to punish his recovery. So good on that. Side special, extended the launch distance, so that's just good. That's just a side special. It's going to increase the launch distance for the aura area, so basically I think side special was the command grab. It's just going to make that stronger. That's really good, because that thing's already strong when you have a lot of aura. So with the increased aura boost, and the increased launch distance, this is going to be a really good kill move, much earlier. Me Sword Fighter up special 3 just made it easier to hit. This is the same thing as Link's, and it's just going to make the up smash easier, so I think that's what they're doing with that. Robin, Flurry Attack made it so it doesn't get neutralized. Again, they're just trying, with these multi-hits, they're just trying to make them more consistent so that they don't drop as much. Shulk, up smash, neutral, and down special made it easier to hit. Same thing. Neutral special extended the distance that Shulk can be launched while Monado Arch Shield is active. Neutral special. Oh, so they nerfed Shield, I'm assuming. Extended the distance that... Because Monado Shield, what Monado Shield used to do is it made you really hard to basically made you have extremely low knockback. Basically, you couldn't go anywhere. So, like, even if you were high percent, you'd get launched really low. At low percent, you get barely launched off the stage at all. You don't even get launched anywhere. Like, you can just cancel it. But now that you're extended the distance that Shulk can be launched, I think that is nerfed. So they're meaning that basically means that the effect of Monado Arch Shield is going to be way less. So you're going to be launched farther, even when you're using your shield. So for Shulk mains, all that means is just be a little bit more careful when you're using your shield art. Potentially, you just can't use it as high as percents as you would like to in the past. So for example, if you were able to use it at 150 before and not die, you might die at 150 now, even with shield, or it might be easier to kill you. So just be mindful of that. That's not a specific example, I don't know, but we'll see. Just be a little bit more mindful of when you use shield at high percents, basically. Down special extended the launch distance, so I think this was the same as the Ice Climbers one, just making it stronger. Bowser Jr. basic movements. Adjusted certain landing behaviors to no longer prevent passing through platforms. I'm assuming this is just a bug fix, because I didn't know this was a thing, and I don't play Bowser Jr., but I'm assuming this is just a bug fix. Extended launch distance, so stronger, same as here. Made it easier to hit multiple times. These up smashes are just getting all of that, these multi-hit up smashes. Same thing as Link, as we've been talking about. Increased attack speed. So this is another one we saw earlier. It might have not been Ice Climbers, but it was something else that got an increased attack speed. This is just going to make it easier to punish people in neutral, all that stuff. Same thing I think I was talking about with Lucario. Extended the launch distance. So that's really good, actually. That's just going to make forward throw stronger. So potentially, I'd have to check Bowser Jr., but potentially it makes it a kill throw or at least a stronger throw. If it's a combo throw, though, which I don't know, this is going to be bad because it means they're going to go farther. So you can, it's going to stop comboing way earlier. So if it's a combo throw, this is bad. It's a nerf. But if it's a kill throw, this is really good. So I don't know which one it is. I've forgotten. Edge attacks increase the power of the attack used when grabbing edges after an up special. That's really good. So when you do an edge attack, get up attack basically, or not get up attack, but it's like get up from edge attack. It's going to increase the power of that attack. That's pretty good. It'll make Bowser Jr.'s recovery slightly better. Probably nothing like extravagant, but we take those. Side special made it hard to flinch from opponents' attacks. This is good. This is going to make it a lot more consistent, easier to hit, and make it so that you're not getting flinched out of your move, or so that's not clashing with other moves as easily. So this is going to be really good. It's going to give it a lot more move priority and make it go through probably a few more moves. Bowser Jr. up special, increased attack speed, so it's just going to happen faster. I'm assuming they mean the part of it that launches you up, not the part of it that makes your clown car a bomb. I don't exactly know, but I'm assuming that just makes your recovery part, like the part that launches you up, faster. In that case, that's great because it makes him less skimpable, less edge guardable, because he's gonna be moving a lot faster. So we'll see how much they increased it. If they increased it a lot, then it's gonna be helpful, but overall this just makes his up special way better. Ken Final Smash. This is just Final Smashes. This isn't really for competitive, but made it easier to hit multiple times. Fine, there you go. Bayonetta, Flurry Attack, not neutralized, same as earlier. Not neutralized, same as before, all the other ones. Made it so that the attack does not get neutralized, same as before. Ridley up special, hit detection when charging downward, and landing will only affect opponents on the ground. So I'm guessing this is, again, another bug fix. Maybe it affected people in the air, which is kind of broken, so good that they fixed this. Made it so the attack doesn't get neutralized, same thing for Simon, same thing for Simon. Increased power on the dash attack and an extended launch distance when at low damage. I'm assuming it means that they're not only increasing the power, but they're also increasing the power when your opponent is at low percent. I don't know if they mean you or your opponent at low percent, but if it's you, it's good because I guess it means it's stronger when you're at low percent, but I can't imagine they'd affect that because that has to do with rage stuff. I'm assuming they mean your opponent. Either way, it increases the power even more, so that's just really good for dash attack. Up tilt, extended launch distance when at low damage. Again, I don't know what this when at low damage means, but I'm assuming they mean when your opponent is at low percent, which in that case, that's going to be really helpful. Down smash, extended launch distance, same thing as earlier down smash buffs. Up special, increased attack range. So that means it's going to be able to hit from farther away, which I think is good. They extended the hitbox. This will make it harder to do Edgeguard Simon, which is really good. These are all the same changes. Richter and Simon are Echo fighters, so these are all these are just the same, but for Richter. Then Piranha Plant. Oh wait, did they do? Yeah, they did. Okay, it is the same. Piranha Plant Flurry Attack, same thing. Flurry Attack to KO, same thing. So these differences, by the way, just mentioning it here, they did separate these in some. The Flurry Attack is just the attack itself. The Flurry Attack to KO is the last hit of the Flurry Attack, which does the most knockback, right? So it's the one that does the most knockback and the one that'll kill. That last hit of the Flurry Attack. So they made it so that both of them are just don't get neutralized. This means I'm assuming that they just don't get canceled out by other moves. Because, for example, you might clash your jab with another jab or something like that. So it makes it so that that just doesn't happen. I'm assuming that was what they mean by neutralized. If it's not, then I don't know what they mean. Banjo and Kazooie Flurry Attack, same thing, we went over this here. Same thing, Flurry Attack to KO, and Min Min, Flurry Attack to KO. So overall, this is the entire patch notes for our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Update version 9.0.0. Again, Steve is being released, which is a really big deal. I'm super excited for that, and these are all the patch notes. Overall, what you can take from this, if you got to the end of the video, which I do very much appreciate, is Nintendo's just trying to make these multi-hit moves a lot more consistent and make certain moves on certain characters' kits a lot stronger, hit harder, basically. These Lucario buffs are what I'm especially excited for, also the NES ones, but I think Lucario players are going to be really, really, really happy. And I know I would if I was a Lucario player, because I was happy with just the up special buff for Cloud ages ago. So this is going to be a really big buff for NES, and I think a really, really big one for Lucario. So takeaway from the patch, Lucario, pretty big buffs, NES, pretty big buffs, and they're just making multi-hit moves easier to hit. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching the video and coming out here. I am going to make another one next week on Pokemon. So the next 2 weeks, it's going to be for Pokemon content. So next week's Pokemon video will be on 3 matches I did during my Twitch stream, where I'll be going over my mistakes and some things I could have done better, and also some things my opponents could have done better. And then the week after that, I will be going over the team I use on stream in a lot more depth. If you want to come watch me on stream, I play Pokemon Showdown, and I'll also be playing Ori and the Blind Forest, so you can check both of those out. I do try to help and teach people Pokemon when I can on stream, so if you have any questions about Pokemon or anything like that, you can just ask me there, and I should be able to help. And I also explain all my moves, so it might be helpful to gain an insight as to what someone's thinking when they're playing Pokemon, if you're trying to get good yourself. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for coming and watching the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 50 subscribers. That's my goal for next month or two. At least by the end of the year, I'd like to have 50. So please subscribe, like the video, and hope you all are having a good day and doing well wherever you are in the world. Stay safe and healthy. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.